The hunger. So this is something that we all experience. We all feel hunger. A lot of times you'll hear people say, I am hungry. Now my question to you is, how do you feed your hunger? Because all of us, we have hunger for something. We all hunger. But how we feed our hunger, how we satisfy our hunger is different. When you read in the book of Matthew 4 verse 2, it tells us that even Jesus, there was a certain point where he was hungry. It was when he was in the mountain fasting. Now at the last day, the devil came and said, if you are really the Son of Man, turn this stone into a bread. Jesus was hungry, but there is a profound thing that he did then. The way he responded, it shows us that you don't take anything to satisfy your hunger. You can be hungry, but be careful how you satisfy your hunger. It is okay to be hungry. You cannot avoid being hungry. Some of us, we are hungry for success, hungry to be successful, which is good, hungry to finish what you are doing, hungry to be seen, hungry to work. But how do you satisfy your success? How do you satisfy your hunger to be prosperous? Do you satisfy your hunger with corrupt ways? Do you satisfy your hunger by lies? Hunger to be in conversation with someone? Do you satisfy your hunger by gossiping with someone? How you satisfy your hunger defines how you are being filled, because what you take in is what defiles a man. How do you satisfy your hunger? The devil came and took advantage of the hunger that Jesus had. When you are hungry, your body becomes weak. You can look up for everything that you can take. Because you're hungry, all you want to do is just to be full. You don't even look if whether your hands are clean. You don't even look whether the foods have vitamins or anything like that. When you are hungry, you just want food. What is the food for your success? What is the food for your hunger? I'm not talking about the food that we see, the KFC, the McDonald's. I'm talking about the spiritual hunger. You heard it right. The spiritual hunger. There's a time where you get hungry. That's when you need to pray. Your food should be the weight of God. The hunger can be dangerous if you can maintain it. If you can't wait until you get the right food, you will look for ways that will put you in danger and destroy you. You will look for ways that will make you to be pride and eventually paralyze you. When you are hungry, you must look for the right food. Remember Esau, who was hungry in the book of Genesis in the Old Testament. He sold his birthright. The birthright did not matter to him at that point because he was hungry. That is the danger of hunger and how you satisfy your hunger. He satisfied his hunger by selling his birthright for the food. How do you satisfy your hunger today? Can you wait when you're hungry? Can you wait upon the Lord? Or do you say, no, I'm hungry. My friends already, they have kids. And you go and make a child out of wedlock. You go and find yourself girlfriends. And you forgot that God has told you to wait for the right person that He has for you. Because you can't wait. You go out and you make mistakes. And when things go right, you start blaming God. The reason and the cause for what wrong is going in your life, it is because you couldn't wait for the right food. You went ahead and you said, what? I can't hold this hunger anymore. I'm gonna take anything that I can gather to satisfy my hunger. Well, you are not satisfied. That's why you are not happy, because it's not every food that is gonna satisfy your hunger. The only food that is gonna satisfy your hunger is the one that comes from God, that comes through the weight of God. That's why when Jesus was tempted, he said to the devil, well, you know what? A man does not live only by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. That is our food. When God speaks, that's when we eat. We are filled. We hunger no more. When God says you are blessed, even though you have nothing tangible to point that you are blessed, you know that you are full. You're no longer hungry. Satisfy your hunger with the weight of God, because it's only the weight of God that can satisfy you. It does not matter how long you've been hungry. You might have been hungry for salvation, hungry for deliverance, hungry for breakthrough for years, hungry for healing. When the weight comes in, it satisfies you. Be hungry for God. It is okay to be hungry for more. Be hungry for God's power, for God's anointing. The hunger is not wrong, but how you satisfy it, it is wrong. Be hungry for God's outpouring presence. Be hungry to spend time in the presence of God. Be hungry for more of God. Everything that you need is found in God, not in the world. The world will feed you with lies. The world will feed you with corruption. The world will feed you with the things of its own, and they will not satisfy you. The only way you're gonna be satisfied is when you're fed by the weight of God. That's why people, they always want more, because they don't eat from the weight of God. Blessed is the one who is hungry for God, for they shall receive.